What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Wednesday. A pretty solid night last night, except Bismack Biyombo. A disappointing night from him. He didn't get as many minutes as I thought because he got outplayed by Spade somehow off the bench. So that was disappointing by Biyombo. But Westbrook did his thing. McCollum did his thing. De'Aaron Fox was actually on pace for a lot of points, but wasn't able to get really anything in the fourth quarter. So that kind of sucked. DeLon Wright as a Dollar Tree play returned some good value. But we're back again here on Wednesday with the top 5 plays in Dollar Tree play today. Hopefully everyone can return some value across the board here tonight. And also we hit 3,500 subscribers. Very happy about that, so we can finally get that contest going on DraftKings. $50 to the person who takes it down. But the sad thing about DraftKings is that I only can invite 200 people to the tournament. So the way you can enter in your DraftKings username so I can invite you to the tournament is just to go to my Twitter page. And if you don't have Twitter, you can comment it down below on the YouTube video. But if you have Twitter, it's just a lot easier to comment on my tweet so I can see the exact number of how many people we have. Currently, 65 people have replied to the tweet. So I guess we still have like 135 people left to go as I record this right now. So if you're watching the video, as soon as I post this, just head over to my Twitter and respond with your DraftKings username. I'll just copy and paste that into DraftKings to enter you into the tournament, or invite you, that is. Then you just got to accept it and get into the tournament. Have a chance to win $50 tonight. If we have a lot of people that don't get in tonight, I'm not sure how many people are going to respond to that. I'll probably host another tournament in the near future for like anyone else that really didn't get into this one. It kind of sucks that they have a 200 person limit. Wish it was a little bit more than that, or it kind of had that. They used to have like unlimited entry back in the day, but I guess you can't do that for when you're hosting your own tournament. Screw you, DraftKings. But now we're back here again on Wednesday. Top 5 plays, a nice big slate. How many games we got? We got 11 games here tonight. Should be a good one. So I'm going to kick it off with my boy Chris Dunn. I love this guy. He never lets me down. Knock on wood. He'll probably have like the worst game of his life tonight. But Chris Dunn, a good matchup here, going against Jared Jack, the old man. He's seen him a decent amount this year. 2 games, 40 DraftKings points on average. Exactly what we're looking for in this game. We know he has the upside, can fill it up in every category. Great player for DraftKings' sake. Can get some steals, a solid passer, pretty good scorer, especially in this matchup against Jared Jack. So Chris Dunn, lock him in there. And for my second guy, another guy that has an extreme upside, especially as of late, with guys banged up on this Nets team like Allen Crabbe, Damari Carroll, and also Karis LeVert. Looked a little banged up last game, so he was able to go nuclear last game for 54 DraftKings points. And he has another solid matchup here going against Detroit, against Ish Smith, who isn't known for his defense, an undersized guy. Perfect for Spencer Dinwiddie, another guy that can fill it up in multiple categories, a solid passer, good scorer, and his volume could be up yet again here because of all those guys banged up like I was mentioning. So at 6,700, I think he honestly could go for around 40 DraftKings points in this spot. So lock him in there, and we're going to go with a balanced approach here. As you can see, Andre Drummond for the third play, another good matchup against Brooklyn, a team that struggles against big men down low. Drummond was a little banged up. He had a rib injury, but it seems like he's past that, considering he got 39 minutes last game against New Orleans and was able to have a good game, 16 and 14 in that game against a much tougher team down low, considering they got Anthony Davis and Cousins down there. But against the Nets, there's really no one that can really compete with them down low. Like, they got Tyler Zeller trying to start for the Nets. It's a sad play there for the Nets against Andre Drummond. So I think Drummond should be able to get a double-double, get 40-plus DraftKings points in this matchup, and you know that he has 50-plus upside, as you can see in some of these games. He was on a tear before he got hurt in that game. I guess it happened against Philly. No, they got blown out in that game, but I don't know where that rib injury came from. But yeah, he's back. It seems like he got 39 minutes. Good matchup, extreme upside at 8,700. I like the price, honestly. Lock him in there, and hopefully some people are kind of scared away because of that rib injury. But for my fourth play, Bobby Portis, another guy I love. I mentioned him in the last video when Mirotic was out. He's out again here tonight. His price went up a little bit to 4,700. The one thing I'm concerned about in this matchup is the Knicks do play a big man or two down low for the most part. It seems like they went to Bobby Portis a lot more than I thought. Honestly, in the game with 33 minutes against Houston because they play that small ball. So I knew that was coming in that game. But like this game, Robin Lopez might get an extra little bit of run, but you never know with the coach. But Bobby Portis, he's such a good player off the bench at 4,700. They really need that scoring on the court. So if like Chicago's struggling in offense, then you honestly could get 30 minutes yet again in this matchup against New York. And at 4,700 for a guy that can do it, he can definitely score, capable of rebounder, and they need the scoring because they don't have that many options on the starting lineup. And I think that's a really good lineup of Bobby Portis and Mark Cannon in the starting lineup. So Bobby Portis, 4,700. Like we saw Mirotic just go off in a lot of the games. So Bobby Portis is going to pick up the slack yet again this matchup. So lock him in there. For my fifth play, Eric Gordon here. He really is fitting this offense well without James Harden having huge games against Portland here tonight. Not an ideal matchup. I mean, CJ McCollum is a pretty good defender, but he had Klay Thompson the other night, and he went off in that game. Good for 52 DraftKings points. So if he can do it against Klay Thompson, who's probably a better defender than CJ McCollum, then I think he can do it against McCollum. And also, I mean, he's had some tough matchups against Detroit. Avery Bradley still able to muster 29 DraftKings points. So it seems like the defensive matchup on him like doesn't matter that much because he can just do it in so many categories. And like I said, he isn't like he's the kind of a shooter that just gets like unconscious when he's on. It doesn't really matter who the defender is. He'll take like a friggin' deep three, like right, like almost at half court because that's the kind of range he has, and that's like you can't really defend that. So Eric Gordon, 7,200 at home here. Good spot. He is a better shooter at home, so I like him here against Portland and filling that James Harden role yet again here tonight. The volume is up. He's getting some more passes too because like the guards just have the ball in their hands so much on this Rockets offense. So perfect for Eric Gordon. Lock him in there. So that's the top five. You got Chris Dunn, Dinwiddie, Bobby Portis, Andre Drummond, and Eric Gordon. A very balanced lineup throughout and guys that have crazy upside. If you don't want to go balanced, I would probably try to target DeMarcus Cousins at 11,000 or Russell Westbrook if you're going to do that. If you're going to pay up for one of those studs and kind of if there's extreme value that opens up, those are the two studs I would consider. Obviously, the two top guys. So pretty obvious take there, but just letting you guys know if you want to do that, if you're considering that over that. But for my dollar tree play of the day, Thabo Sefolosha at 4,400. I mean, Utah, this is the weird-ass rotation. I mean, they're going like back and forth between Thabo and Jonas Jerebko. So definitely track this on Twitter to see if Thabo is playing. You never know with this coach. I guess he just like rolls some dice and figures out who's playing every night. But the last two games, he's played not like exactly the minutes you're looking for in that Denver game, but he's still able to get drafting points in like every single game recently when he's getting the full minutes as he's been getting. So I think this could be another good spot again for him against Washington, a team that struggles against small forwards this year. And the perfect thing is that the game starts at 7, so you can track to see if Thabo's in the starting lineup. If he is, and he's definitely safe to roll out in the lineup, I'd say. 4,400, a good matchup against Washington, struggle against small forward. You saw him once this year, only got 12 minutes. He was coming off the bench earlier in that game, still able to get 14 drafting points in 12 minutes. It's a good sign in this matchup. Say he gets around 30 minutes if he's in the starting lineup, then hopefully he can get around 30 drafting points in this game. A capable rebounder, and his shooting has been pretty piss poor recently as well, so maybe he can get some more shots to drop in this game and really return value in this spot. So lock him in there. That is the plays, guys. You got your top 5 and your dollar tree play of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like in the video if you did. Let's try to get over 100 likes on this video to celebrate 3,500 subscribers. 500 more to 4,000. Let's keep it going, guys. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And be a part of that giveaway. Like I said, I'll mention it again. Go ahead on my Twitter. Respond to this tweet with your DraftKings username, and I'll invite you into that. And if you don't have Twitter, if you don't feel like making it, just go ahead and comment on this YouTube video, and I'll invite you that way. But it's just easier if you go on Twitter because I can see like the exact number of how many people were at, so I don't have to like count like go through and try to count every single person. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wish you guys the best of luck on this slate. Nice 11-game slate. Good luck in that DraftKings contest if you do get in. So we'll see you back here again tomorrow, guys.